Hello, my friends. Today we have a tricky chess puzzle where white has to find the only move that leads to mate in 2. At first glance, the solution might seem quite simple. If white can get the queen to d5 and deliver check from there, it looks like mate in 2 should be possible. But to get the queen to d5, white first has to move the queen to d8 and then bring it down to d5 on the next move. However, there are two important problems with this idea. The first problem is the white knight on g4. This knight controls e5 and f6, and those two squares are blocking the black king's escape routes, but the knight is completely undefended. So if white plays queen to d8, black can simply capture the knight, and once the knight is gone, the squares e5 and f6 are no longer controlled. That means when white eventually plays queen to d5, the black king can simply escape to f6. So this plan doesn't work. But there is a second problem, and this one is even more important. Black has a queen of his own. After queen to d8, black can play queen to c2, giving white a check. White would then be forced to respond to the check, and there would be no way to deliver checkmate on the second move. So white has to be very careful with the first move, and the best way to stop black from giving check is to start with a check of his own. Let's look at the possible checks. The first idea is to move the queen to d7 and give check. Black has only one escape square, f7. Now white has a couple of options. White can capture the black queen and give another check, or move the knights to h6 with check, but neither of these ideas leads to mate, so queen to d7 is not the answer. And don't forget that white must start with a check, so only remaining square with check is queen to g8. This time, things are completely different. The black king has no escape squares and is forced to use the queen to defend. Now the question is, what is white's next move? Pause the video for a moment and try to find it yourself. The correct move is queen to c8. Checkmate. The black king is completely trapped. A perfect example of why in a mate in 2 puzzle, you have to consider every possible defense.